Hey everybody, Jay Weitzner of Symmetry Muscle System Care in Naples, Florida. Certified medical exercise specialist, certified muscle system specialist. Where you hurt may have nothing to do with why you hurt, and may have everything to do with the fact that your muscle system can't handle what you're asking it to handle. Everything we do requires our entire full body muscle system. Even when we're doing things that seem like they're very focused or in a lot of isolation, everything we do requires our entire full body muscle system. And it's for that reason that if the entire full body muscle system cannot function at a high enough quality, that's why you may feel pain and or have limited mobility anywhere in the system. So let's look at a squat and see how when we do a squat, it's actually our entire full body muscle system that's working. So when I say squat, whether it's this squat or a squat jump or any kind of squat version, a lunge, whatever it is, squat with a bar, squat with the kettlebell, we generally think my glutes and my quads and my calves, right? Some people may think, oh, hamstrings, and okay. So all those things are accurate. All of that stuff, all that tissue is working, but there's more going on. So quads and hamstrings, check. Glutes, check. So really what we're saying is all the muscles that straighten the knee have to work. All the muscles that extend the hip have to work. All the muscles that point the toe have to work. Okay, so now we kind of have a lot of stuff, right? What else? Our spines are being pulled forward. So now we have all the spinal stuff. All right, so let's add that to it. My head is being pulled down. So upper spine, right? Cervical stuff, right? My arms, depending where they are, my arms have to work, right? The shoulders, all. So even just kind of reviewing that a little quicker, we see there's way more going on than just the three sort of muscle groups we originally sort of said, right? It's already the whole, way more. Then on top of that, if I can say this in this really simple way, walk up to anyone doing some kind of squat that's challenging enough and touch any part of their body, you're not going to feel their abs all soft. I'm not saying if they have fat on it, it won't feel soft. But the muscles themselves, they're working. No one's doing a squat and this is relaxing. Someone's doing a squat, feel their arms. Everything's contracted to some degree, right? Just a very rudimentary way of highlighting my point. But everything is working in the body. Not only is everything working to oppose the challenge to do the motion, but things are working just to coordinate with everything else. So let's say I'm doing a squat jump or something, right? I'm doing this kind of a thing. So we could say, yeah, look, Jay, your arms aren't really opposing any real hard force. It's not like you're holding cables or something and doing triceps. No, but when I do that squat jump, there's all this coordination going on in my arms and shoulders and my head to allow me to perform the jump better. The whole system's communicating with itself. And if I'm just doing a regular squat, even if my arms don't even move at all, my body has to communicate with itself to make sure they don't move at all. The whole thing always has to communicate. So now, to tie this back in, we said, if your body, if your muscle system, your full body muscle system can't handle what you're asking it to handle, you may feel pain and or limited mobility anywhere in the body. Why might you feel pain and or limited mobility anywhere in the body if your muscle system can't handle what you're asking it to handle? Here's why. That pain and or that limited mobility, that stuff stops you from doing stuff harder. In other words, let's say I'm squatting, squat jumping, squatting, whatever it is, and let's say my body can't handle that for whatever the reasons. That's another video. Let's say my body can't handle that. How many different ways can your body get you to stop squatting or to stop squat jumping or to squat lunging? Can it cause some pain in your knee? Yes, that'll stop me from doing that. What about pain in my hip? Yes. How about pain on the outside of my hip? Yes. How about the inside? Yes. How about if I'm doing this stuff and I have upper back pain? Will that stop me from squatting? Yes. How about if I'm doing some squats and like my trap and my shoulder really hurt? Will that influence how I'm doing squats? Yes. Maybe if it doesn't stop me from doing squats altogether, maybe if I'm doing this thing and I end up with this weird shoulder pain or elbow pain, maybe that gets me to squat without the jump and just to do it less hard. The reason why we may feel pain and mobility and reduced mobility is because our bodies are having difficulty performing and doing what we're asking it to do. So it has so many ways to get us to ease off, to back up, right? Off of doing these things we're asking it to do. And nowhere does it say that we need to have pain in the areas that are most highly focused with what we're doing. So if someone were to say, what are you mostly using when you do squats? If someone were to say, my quads, you don't need to feel any pain there in order for your body to get you to stop doing squats. If someone were to say, no, it's really your hips. If my muscle system can't handle it, my body can make me hurt anywhere. It doesn't have to make me hurt in the hips. Thanks, everybody.